Hey my gorgeous Scorpio. So yes, I'm back and I've got long hair again. I've gone back to the old Lindsay. I couldn't cut. I don't know why I cut it all off in the first place. I needed a new look, but now I feel like I want to be back to the old Lindsay. So yeah, I cheated and got extensions. It's right, isn't it? So I'm gonna jump straight in. Got a new deck. So I got gifted these a few months ago from a good friend. And I've not felt like, I just wanted to use them for myself, but now I feel like I can share them with you. So please like, share, subscribe. If you hit the thumb button and it does drop the opportunity down to heart the video, please heart my video. It's just for small creators to get a bit of a push on YouTube, because it's so hard these days. So I'm diving straight in, main energy for my Scorpios. We've got the Eight of Wands. Oh, busy week for you, Scorpios. There could be a lot of busy correspondence backwards and forwards. To be honest, it just feels like, oh my God, when do you get a chance to sleep? It just feels like a really busy week. Like you may have set too many tasks in the same week, in the same time. There's a lot of things going on. So what's challenge? Justice. Balancing the scales. Libra energy there. And we are in Libra season. Some of my Scorpios, you are ending karmic contracts. Maybe that's the busy energy, because they're pushing you through it in order to get to, we're in that 9 year, we're in that year 2025 of where we've got to leave all the karmic bullshit behind. Do you know what I mean? We don't want to take it forward, because that's taking it forward for the next 9 year cycle. We don't want that. So we could be waiting on some kind of contracts coming in, but that could be the busy energy as well. So there could be actual contracts coming in as well. So why is this coming around now for my Scorpios? The King of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. You may have strong Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy in your chart, or you may be dealing with an earth sign, but I feel like this is something financial. So maybe you're working your arse off, you know, in order to have what you want, be the King of Pentacles, you know, to have enough, to be grounded, to feel safe and secure in that, in your finances. But I am going to say that some of my Scorpios, this karmic injustice from the past, this busy energy, it could be someone from the past who sees you as their stability. Because I wanted to say you're not a rehabilitation centre. And I don't know why I want to say that. I feel like I'm going down two different storylines here. You're not a rehabilitation centre. If things are going really well for you and you're busy and stuff like that, karmically, I think you've got to learn the lesson of you can't fix everybody else's life. You've got to focus on your own. So maybe you've done that in the past. Maybe you've stopped what you're doing in order to go and fix something for someone else. Whereas this week it's saying, no, you've got to focus on yours, because it's all coming in now. You've got all these karmic contracts to get rid of and soul contracts to come in. You know, it's... Yeah, because in the past, it's like you may have had to juggle your finances. You know, it may have felt like a bit of a circus. You may have had the piss taken out of you with finances as well. You know, people coming to lend and stuff like that, or always expecting you to pay. Like you're a secret millionaire. You know, I always say that to my kids, you know. Do you think I've got like a secret bank account? You know what I mean? But life has been on, it's like a tightrope. You've had to live on a tightrope, but I feel like that's changing, Scorpio. I do feel finances are getting better, and I feel like it's something to do with soul contracts or actual paper contracts. So soul contracts could be people coming in that are offering you ways of making finances, making more finances, or stability, security. Could even be, you know, things being left in wills, inheritance, you know, that type of energy. You inherit something. Or it could be an inheritance like coming, maybe you've been waiting for it. See, at present, we've got the King of Wands in reverse. We do have a narcissistic energy around you. Now I'm wondering, because you're doing good, does a narcissist try and come back to try and feed off you again? Because that's the storyline that I was getting with the King of Wands in reverse. The King of Wands in reverse is an arc. They think the whole world revolves around them when it doesn't. Karma bites ass, I'm telling you. Going forward, we've got the Tower. So I'm going to clarify this because Tower is Scorpio. This is you. I don't want you blowing up. No. The Tower is you making some decision that actually rocks the narcissist, because you're not going to have any regrets in making that decision. So at one point before, you may have like grieved over this narcissist, or you know, like you thought it was 2 of Cups, you thought it were you forever, or you thought they were a really good friend or a family member, that type of thing. Now you're not under any illusion, you know. I think the Tower is falling down on them. The karma is coming down on them. They watch you rise. Well, if they'd have put the work in themselves, they would have got the same thing, wouldn't they? I have no sympathy in that sense. Your power is the Knight of Cups. Your power is to accept all the opportunities that are coming towards you. So there could be new people as well. Most Scorpios, if you're looking for love. Well, because the Knight of Cups can offer dates. But it's emotional, you know. It's things that make you happy. It's offers that make you happy. The outside influence. The Queen of Cups. You. Your energy. So it's all your energy. The outside influence is inside. So the Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. But the Queen of Cups is insightful. She's psychic. She's intuitive. That's the outside influence. You may know somebody who's like that. But I feel like the outside influence is that you are going through this wake-up call. And because of these karmic energies that are being moved, it's like your intuition and that is being unblocked. You know, I feel like that is the outside influence. The Scorpio intuition inside you is opening up. See, they're also telling you, though, to be a little bit on guard. The Two of Swords, to me, is usually someone that's too much on guard. You know, you're scared of something popping out or... But, like, she's got the blindfold on. But in this deck, it's different. She can actually see through it. I feel like you can see through people's masks. So that's like, I'm going to have my swords up. Especially if you come back from my past. If you've hurt me in the past. But don't think I can't see you. Because I can see you clearly. You know. So it's like, oh, everything's forgiven. I'm not getting that energy. I'm getting, try me again. Just try me again and see what happens. That's what I'm getting with that energy. Because your outcome is the Hierophant, God, the Creator, whatever you want to call it. But the Hierophant is the card of commitment. So I feel like this is about you being committed to yourself, committed to your own journey, committed to getting rid of those karmic contracts and things like that are going forward, because you're going forward into soul contracts, especially if you have juggled in finances, or you felt like life has constantly been a tightrope because of the people around you and stuff, and suddenly you get thrown into an energy where things are starting to feel more safe and stable. Don't get anxious about that. Allow it to be open to receive, but don't be receiving from the narcs. I've just literally done Cancer. No, it wasn't Cancer. It was Pisces that got a strong narcissist energy as well. Strange. So, yeah, I shall see you next week. I love you lots. Bye.